Prey was and continues to be one of my favorite games of 2017. One part psychological morality tale, one part James Cameron's Aliens, Prey surprised and delighted me. The setting, the gameplay, the music, it all fit together so well. And I'm a sucker for most things sci-fi, but Prey really stood out from the pack in terms of coherency and depth. While a stark departure from the aesthetic and story of the early 2000s Prey title, Arcane's reboot took the general idea of some weird alien species is doing weird things to people formula and made it its own. Now, there are a lot of good things to talk about when breaking down Prey, but the one I really wanted to touch on is the setting. Prey takes place in as classy a sci-fi setting as one could imagine. The Art Deco-inspired alternate future Talos 1 space station was the perfect backdrop for the mysterious Typhon alien invasion. Every section of the game is clearly defined within the ecosystem of Talos 1. There aren't any filler environments. The crew quarters feels perfectly constructed for their task. The shuttle bay bears just the right mixture of utilitarian vehicle hangar and majestic welcome center. The Arboretum is a deftly crafted slice of home among the stars, and the lobby stands as a rich red carpet for those fortunate enough to be part of the Talos 1 community. But beyond the beauty of the station itself, the world felt really real. When you arrive for the first time on Talos, you immediately get the feeling that it's a real place. It's been lived in. Regrettably, most of the station's inhabitants are dead when you arrive, but as is the option in any good RPG, you have the freedom to rummage through any dead person's stuff that you find. It's in these myriad posthumous interactions that Prey's world building really shines. Now, most of these interactions are in the form of emails or audio recordings that you can recover off computers and bodies, respectively. You'll uncover existential crises from engineers at the moment of their death, love notes written in secret, inter-office political maneuverings, plain old supply orders, and the secret dealings of a tabletop gaming group. Now, this was the side quest that really sold me on the world of Prey. Any game can have interesting flavor text in a letter or in an email, but the fact that Arcane included a group of employees playing Talos' version of Dungeons & Dragons made the world feel a little more real. It added a human element to the world of Prey. During my first playthrough, I stumbled across this Fatal Fortress group completely on accident. On the body of a certain Zachary West, I found a character sheet. A couple hours later, I found a different character sheet on another corpse. Soon I found the Game Master's computer and an email that would send me on a treasure hunt for the rest of the characters. During my hunt for these additional character sheets and environment maps, I unearthed even more personal details of the people involved in this wild game of Fatal Fortress. Now, I won't spoil too much, but if you haven't played the treasure hunt side quest in Prey, I'd really suggest you hop on and do so. But don't think that the rest of the Talos 1 community doesn't mind to have a little fun. In addition to Fatal Fortress, Arcane also made their own version of Nerf in the form of the Huntress Boltcaster. Now, you'll have plenty of opportunities to stumble across this neat little crossbow, and plenty more opportunities to put its foam darts to use. Now, it's not just a fun gimmick or playful addition to your arsenal. The Boltcaster actually has use within the game. You can use your bolts to hit buttons just beyond your reach, or distract roving aliens, or anger them. It's your choice, though. It's these little elements that make the world of Talos 1 so tangible and sets Prey apart from other similar titles. Now, beyond the horror of Talos 1's new inhabitants, the station is a joy to explore. Every nook and cranny hides some new detail that builds on the world. From the lowly janitor's closets to the palatial executive suites, Talos 1 is a rich setting for an even richer game. It's an authentic world that won't give up its secrets easily, but will reward you for your efforts.